Hey everybody, it's week 2 and I was feeling really discouraged this week because I haven't lost any weight. I've been stuck at 260, which, well, actually I probably gained like 0.2 pounds, but I'm not counting that because that could have just been, water weight on me. And I believe, like, I've got two possibilities as to why I didn't lose much. One, I haven't been getting my water intake like I should, and two is because Wednesday, which I know is a rest day, I'll explain in just a minute, I sprained my ankle. And I've been pretty much, like, the first 2 days, I was pretty much laid up in the bed, and it's gotten better, because I've rested it up, alternating cold and heat compresses. But the reason why I was exercising and sprained my ankle on Wednesday was because Tuesday I was out with my mother-in-law all morning. I dropped my husband off at work at 6:40, well, just before 6:45 in the morning, and we leave the house at like 6:20. And I go pick my mother-in-law up at 7, just because, it's much easier that way. We only have one vehicle, and we do live with my husband's parents. We're not mooching or anything, we're not living off of them. We live together and we each put in to the house and to the bills. It's just what's easier for us. But I was out with her all day that day, grocery shopping, and turned out, we didn't get home till like 12:30. And by the time I got home, I got to sit and rest for a little bit. And, I did her hair, sit and rest a little bit. Then I had to get back out, get dressed and get back out to go pick up my husband. So, it was a pretty hectic day. I didn't have time to just, I didn't have time to have the me time that day. So I went ahead and I walked Wednesday, and I took my brother-in-law, Mason, who is, I think I've already said, 13, going on 14. Instead of walking the track around the lake, we wanted to go ahead and do some of the trails, like on the actual road, pavement up there. And I'm telling you, we got up that hill. There was like 3 hills consecutively. And I felt like I was going to die. Okay, so we were going to walk 20 minutes that way and then 20 minutes back. And we had just hit 20 minutes. So I was like, okay, let's head back. And we were going downhill, and it was so much easier. It didn't work different parts of your legs, but it was so much easier on me. And the breeze was going, and it felt great, and, it was a beautiful day. And, he was walking beside me, and we were down our last hill, and we were maybe a quarter of a mile from the car. And my left ankle rolled, and I began to fall. And I bruised up this hand, which the bruise is gone now, trying to catch myself, and ended up rolling myself. I scraped up my right shin. It bruised, but it's already gone, and now it just kind of looks gnarly from being kind of scraped up. But my ankle wasn't that bad that day. It was, I could walk on it. I was limping just a little bit, but it wasn't horrible. And the next morning, I woke up at like 4:30 to go to the bathroom, and oh my God, I could barely make it. It was horrible, and it was that way for like 2.5 more days. And so now I can roll it around. I can't stretch my ankle. I can't turn it that great. Like, I can turn it, and stretch it, and like, say this is my foot, I can turn it that way, but it takes a little more effort than to go up and down. But that's held me back, so I haven't exercised or worked out at all since Wednesday, which I believe is the other reason why I haven't lost much. But okay, since I did sprain my ankle, and I'm sorry I'm messing with my hair, I just got out of the shower. Since I did sprain my ankle and I wasn't working out, I was weighing myself. And I was being extra careful with my calories because I knew I wasn't exercising. And, I'd been staying the same, and staying the same. And this morning, I got on the scale, like right as I got up, I got on the scale, and I was still the same. I was like, gosh, I didn't lose anything this week. But I'm okay with that. And I got out of the shower, and I was fully nude, and I stepped on the scale. And I was, whenever I weigh before, I'm just wearing like, some lightweight pajama pants and just a lightweight t-shirt. I'm not wearing like heavy shoes or blue jeans or anything like that when I weigh. I got on the scale, about 25 minutes ago, and 258.6 pounds now. So I guess I'll follow that. So total weight loss since the 4th of March is 4.4 pounds. Yay! I'm really excited, and I wanted to show you guys something. My mother-in-law bought me these jars because there's these little stands things that are set up on the side of the road that sell little things that they make, and here is just one of these little mason jars that somebody's painted. It says live life and love, and then you can't really see what this says because I've got stuff in it, but it says dream, hope, and believe. Right there. It's not really what I wanted to do with them. I kind of want to do something as to reward myself, because I don't want to reward myself with food. I kind of see that. I don't think it's a wrong thing to do. Like, if somebody else wants to reward themselves with food, go right ahead. If you think that's what's best for you, you do it. But for me, I think it'll be a setback, and I really don't want that, because if I lose 10 pounds, I don't want to reward myself by going out to eat and eating whatever I want at that dinner, because I'll probably consume 3,000 calories in that one meal, and that's not going to do me any good. But I cut out some little pieces of paper, they're scrapbook paper, and I wasn't trying to count exactly how many pieces of paper there are, but they ended up to be like 72 pieces of paper. So I went ahead and put 5 in this one, and this is for the pounds lost, and this is for pounds to go, which I need to lose more than 72 pounds, but figured it was just a little visual to see these little pieces of paper, and here's a visual of I've lost that. I went ahead and put 5 since, it is on the verge of 5, but I do want to do something different, so I may take that out. I think I want to reward myself by, maybe go and get my hair fixed or nails done, or, just something along those lines, something for me to make me feel good. Let's see. My water intake, about that, I have been having a horrible time with that. And, I started off real good at the beginning of the week, like the first 3 days through Wednesday. I was doing great. Skip my water intake, and if I wasn't, it was like just under, like, I've got one of those large, like 1 liter smart water bottles, and it's a 1 liter. I've been trying to get 2 of those down, and here lately it's like I can get 1 down in a day, and that's like, I know it's not good, because the more water you consume, the better off you are, but I mean, as far as I'm feeling pretty good. I want to make another video here in just a little bit, kind of separately to this, but I will say something on it. What is it? Got some stuff written down. Hold on, there's some things I wanted to talk about. Okay, as far as what I wanted to talk about, and this may be too much information for some of you, but I figure that mostly women are watching this anyway, and women have to deal with, periods and all that good stuff. I recently suffered a miscarriage. I miscarried February 17th, and I'm waiting on my cycles to start back. And it has been horrible, because there's days when I'm cramping so bad, like, I feel like I should be on my period, like it should start any second, and then 20 minutes later it's gone, and it's like my period could be weeks away. So I don't know. I mean, I know it's one of those things, like, you can't pinpoint when you're gonna start your next cycle after you have a miscarriage. So I'm still waiting on that. But I mean, I will appreciate all the I'm sorry for your loss and all that, but I mean, I do, go ahead, say it if you want, if you feel, sorry for me, but I don't want people to feel sorry for me, if that makes any sense. Just kind of pray for me that I do good, with this weight loss, so I can get pregnant and have have my baby. It was my first pregnancy, mine and my husband's first pregnancy. We had been trying for quite a while before, and then we quit, and 6 months later we just got pregnant. It was so great. Um, we were in bliss for 2 weeks. So, um, but anyway, on a little bit of a happier note, um, I don't know if you can tell, well, you can't tell the way I'm sitting, but I noticed yesterday I was sitting up and I could see just a little bit of my collarbone, like right here, just a little bit of definition right there, and I was like, ah, hadn't seen that in forever. Um, but I mean, my husband said that he can tell I've lost a little bit of weight in my stomach, but I can't tell because my jeans still fit the same. The only thing that I can semi-tell is that I've got a little bit of muscle coming on. And I feel a little stronger as far as, my arms and stuff. But that's pretty much it. I was kind of, oh yeah, talking about last night, yesterday, on the 17th, sorry, St. Patrick's Day. I started off great, and by, I think it was 6 p.m., I was like, oh, I've got to have something. I'm so hungry. I'm starving. And see, we live with my in-laws, and there are 2 other younger kids. And, they went out to see a movie, so we were by ourselves. And she does the grocery shopping. We give her a portion of our money, to go, because I do eat things that they eat, like as far as dinner-wise, because dinner usually isn't that unhealthy unless it's like really fried things, and I'll have them bake whatever it is that, and I'll put it on a salad or have it with whatever. But we were having chili dogs, and I added up the calories, and I was going to have 2 of them, and it was okay. I stayed within my budget. I know it wasn't the healthiest thing to eat, but I was so hungry. They weren't going to get back until like 7 or something, and I was starving, and my husband over here is munching on stuff, and Stacy, that's my mother-in-law, she bought freaking Hershey bars and brought them in the house, like a 6-pack, one for everybody, because there's 6 people in the house. And I'm like, really? You're gonna sit there? I didn't say nothing, but I was like, really? I'm trying to lose weight, and you bring chocolate in the house, and that's like my worst enemy because I am so addicted to chocolate. But I did eat a chocolate bar. But my husband was going on. He was trying to sabotage me, I think, saying, just have one day, one night you can eat what you want, da 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 da. And I was like, no, I'll regret it later. He's like, just eat something. I know you're hungry, da da da. And I was like, fuck it. Excuse my language, screw it. So I went ahead and ate the chocolate bar, and it tasted awesome, but I did regret it. Or later, and then I ate some tortilla chips, and I counted how many I ate. That way I wouldn't call it a binge, because a binge for me would be to just demolish whatever I can get my hands on that I would like to eat. But I did stay within my calories yesterday. I was 39 calories away from meeting my entire budget, so I did pretty good. But yeah, and I got a little emotional last night. I don't know why. Like, it was burning up in this house. Like, for some reason, like yesterday it was so warm, and but it was a nice warm. It was like comfortable, just a t-shirt and some, shorts or capris, you could walk outside and it felt great. But that night, like, it started to get a little chilly, and we had our window open, and it just started getting hot to me all of a sudden. So I went and I turned up the air, and I changed my clothes into some shorts and a t-shirt or a tank top, and I tried just laying there under the vent, and I'm like, oh, please, just cool me off. And I started like tearing up for I don't know what reason. I don't know if it was because miscarried a month ago yesterday. I don't know if it was because I wanted to eat something, and or if it's because I didn't lose any weight all week, but I did today. I don't know where those almost 2 pounds went, because they were not there this morning, or they were there this morning, now they're not. But it was just crazy, and I mean, after about 20 minutes, my husband didn't even know I was upset or anything. I was just laying there like I was hot, and I was just tearing up. I wasn't crying. But, I mean, it was really weird. It wasn't like, it was just all of a sudden. And, I was talking to my mom, and she's like, well, could you be pregnant? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know when I'm supposed to start. But I don't have any symptoms like I did last time, because I had some symptoms last time that was completely different from my, pre-period symptoms. So I don't have any of those. But but if I don't start here soon and I feel weird like that, I may take a pregnancy test. I don't know. But I hope I'm not pregnant yet, because I want to get healthier before I get pregnant. Don't get me wrong. If I was to get pregnant, I would be over the moon. But I know at the weight that I'm at, I'm not healthy enough for a pregnancy, and I do not want to lose another baby. So, but I think that wraps this up. I've got to make another video on the reasons why I started, so I don't know which is going to be at first. Depends. But I might as well say this now. This one will be at first. I know that much. Because today's Monday. Today's exactly 2 weeks since I started, and I'm so surprised that I've kept it going this long, even with not working out this week as much as I should have. But as far as the next video that I'm going to start getting a little more into detail on why I wanted to start this weight loss journey, I may not get it up today. I may wait to get something up in the middle of the week. I don't know. It just depends on how much time I have to actually edit and add all the cutesy stuff that I like to add to it. But I thank you for watching. Oh, another thing. I wanted to say thank you for the shout out, MissLoneeStar. I really appreciated it. It was so sweet. And, I think you've actually helped me get 2 more subscribers. And I already replied in a comment to that video about how you were having trouble with the subscribers and not being able to see them. I'm still having that problem. I only see 2 subscribers, and I would love to subscribe to everybody that subscribed to me, but I can't see all of you, so it's like, come on, please. But anyway, comment if you want to put some input on that, put some say into this, and like it if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will try to get this other video up and running. Bye.